Welcome back, everybody, to the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. I'm here with my second guest, Paul Kubiski from Bootblack brand. I did it.
Nice.
I thought it was it's a real tongue twister to say. Paul, thank you so much for joining us here on our segment about trends. And if cocktails aren't, a trend, I don't know what is. I mean, everybody's doing different cocktails, it seems, and coming up with different combinations and really trying to go for some crazy flavors. And so I really think it's, especially at-home cocktails, is a great thing to focus on this year, because in this time of year, nobody wants to go out. So
No, and the trend is stay at home.
yeah, stay at home and make an awesome cocktail, because most of the time you stay at home and you're like, I don't even know what I have here. Maybe I have an old can of pineapple juice and I don't know how to do this, and you end up drinking beer. So, you can't go out and enjoy that fine cocktail experience. So tell us about how this started.
So Bootblack started, as I tell people, every great company starts at the end of the bar, sitting on a bar stool with a couple of friends.
Yeah.
So we were just disappointed in the quality of the cocktails that were in front of us, and I just decided to do something about it.
Okay.
And that's how we began with our ginger cardamom lime syrup.
Okay, so the first one was ginger cardamom.
Correct.
And you were at home and you just sort of, are these flavors that you discovered you like? Do you have a background in sort of cooking?
I don't. Actually, I'm a designer by trade.
Okay.
I've been run my own studio with my wife the last 20 years.
Okay.
So we've done that. So this is all new. And, as things happen, people enjoy what you do, your friends and family, and then a company starts.
Okay, and so you started out with this first syrup, and you were kind of just doing it on the stovetop, figuring it out.
Right,
and then got involved with Hope in Maine, correct? Is that sort of the next step of how this grew?
That was the next step. So everybody really enjoyed what we were doing, and Hope in Maine was just starting. They'd probably been in business less than a year, and I'd drive by and just say, what is this? Yeah. So I walked in, spoke with them, and before I knew it, I was making syrup.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of guests on that kind of went through the Hope in Maine process. And for those of you who don't know, it's sort of like an incubator for small businesses. They help out with marketing, with different even product lines, with kitchen help, anything that you really need to get off your feet. It's a great resource, I think.
Yeah, and I would not have a company if it wasn't for Hope in Maine.
And also, I mean, they've helped you expand into being able to bottle and mass produce these, because obviously you're not on your stovetop anymore, I don't think, making small batches of this. So.
Yeah, no, we were with Hope in Maine for 2 years.
Okay.
In last March, we moved into our own facility.
Okay.
We're in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. It's just a manufacturing facility. So.
Okay.
So that's been great for us.
So that's kind of the full-time location now. And
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And so talk to me a little bit about how, the experience for you kind of going from stovetop to mass production. I mean, was it overwhelming, or is it relief? Is it relief now?
It's probably I'm not smart enough to realize what we've done so far.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the good part of it. When you look back, you go, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
Why would I start a beverage company? It's one of the hardest things to do.
Yep.
One of the hardest industries if you're self-financed to break into. So Hope in Maine really helped on that end, got us up and going, taught us how to use, I'd never been in a commercial kitchen before, taught us how to use what we needed to do.
Great.
And it's been great since.
Okay.
So we've expanded. We're throughout Rhode Island, nearby Massachusetts, here and there throughout New England, and hopefully in a couple of months we're going to be in New York.
Okay. And you can buy these bottles at different liquor stores. You can try them at select bars as well. I know we had a couple of our resident guests. We had Blackie's. You can try a drink there. Every so often they do a signature drink. Rogue Island right across the street has some. And you also do pop-ups, right?
We do pop-ups mostly for sampling. We're always at a liquor store or a specialty store tasting our wares.
And you're actually at the RISPA Taste of the East Bay this weekend.
This weekend.
We had them on the show a couple weeks ago, so that was exciting.
Great
a nice
benefit.
little,
Yeah, and that'll be at Hope in Maine. It's a ticketed event, but you come out and sample Best of the East Bay.
Okay, and this is you're going to have cocktails there, like mixed cocktails, or are you just trying the different syrups?
So I'm going to do a cocktail which I brought for you today. So I call this the White Alaskan.
White Alaskan,
The White Alaskan. So it's my play on a White Russian.
Okay.
So I've infused some Broken Shed vodka,
What
which
does
is
this
here,
have
with coffee from Borealis Coffee Company out in East Providence.
Local.
Great
nice.
friend of
Love
mine. So I've infused that. I used our old-fashioned syrup.
Yep.
Another use of it besides just making an old-fashioned.
Perfect.
So now you can control the sweetness.
Okay.
And a little 2% milk today.
Nice. Kind of keeping it not full fat.
I've been looking at in the mirror and
keeping it slim. All right. So,
this is what I'll be featuring.
Let's try this.
Saturday.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I've actually never had a White Russian.
Oh, really?
So this is my first experience. White Alaskan. Oh, that's delicious.
So now you can control the.
It's like coffee milk, but with alcohol in it.
With alcohol in it.
It's the best kind of coffee milk.
It's really nice.
So let's talk about the whole product line. I mean, there seems to be kind of something for everyone in terms of a citrus, sort of a more cardamom, which is like a, I don't know, more interesting
Indian spice.
Spice, and then you've got something spicy, which I love. That's a big one. And then, so yeah, let's walk through what each of these are and kind of their uses, I guess.
So the original ginger cardamom lime goes great with most spirits. It's just one of those great flavors that marries well. So if you think Moscow Mule, Dark and Stormies, Kentucky Mules, so whiskey, rum, vodka, martinis, ginger martinis, fantastic. And then our second product that came out after there was the tonic.
Okay.
So this you'll find this at the Eddy in the summer on tap. That's gin and tonic. That's the tonic they use. The nice thing about having a syrup over just a tonic water, you can do spirit-forward cocktails like martinis and such like that. Nice bittering agent to it.
Oh, so you actually have recipes on the side, too.
We have recipes on all of them because this is about making things easy for you at home. And that's what we're about, not only behind a bar, which is great, but you at home, you might only have 2 or 3 ingredients, and now, like you said, you fall back to having a beer.
Yeah, exactly.
So don't fall back to a beer.
Because you might not have all sorts of, fancy you might not have citrus tonic and cardamom.
Right. So
with your mortar and pestle.
There's nothing better than making a nice cocktail for your person.
And this one here is.
That's our last. That was
old-fashioned.
the old-fashioned. So ½ ounce of that, 2 ounces.
Kind of like spice.
Spirits, and you're done. A lot of baking spice in there.
Yeah.
There's bittering agents, so you don't have to have the bitters. Sugar cube. It's all done here in the bottle. Real easy. And my favorite right now is the cranberry jalapeno lime.
I bet that would be my favorite, too.
So tequila, mezcal, rum, actually gin is really nice. So it plays well with a lot of ingredients. Our whole idea is make it easy for the home user and make it unique flavor profiles.
Awesome. And are you kind of keeping track? I mean, these are the 4 flavors you come up with. How did you get here, and are you kind of looking at trends in different flavors and what's been coming out to see, what are your next... What are your ideas for the next couple?
So something smoked maybe I'm working on right now, how to bottle that and keep the integrity of the product. And probably another old-fashioned. I have some ideas for another old-fashioned I want to do.
Okay.
Just because that's such an easy product at home. People really seem to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's just that in your spirit of choice. So it's just really easy. But the trends right now, it's all about ease of use. Okay. 5 years ago, it was 15 ingredient cocktails. Everybody was making a few. It was incredible. And so you'd go for a cocktail, but you could never create that at home. Now the trend is ease of use. 3 to 5 ingredients and that's it. And that's where we fit in. Makes it easy at home. We're doing the flavor profiles for you. Just add your spirit and maybe citrus or seltzer and you're done. Okay.
And what's sort of the growth plan here? Are you looking like you want to be in grocery stores for people to just pick up and take home? Do you want to be in bars? Where are you guys looking to really grow and solidify your place?
Yeah, so bars and restaurants are great because then when you're out, you see what's this Bootblack. You go to your liquor store, you store it, and you purchase it, and you bring it home. So that's that whole, it just keeps going around circuitous. So that's where we try to be a little bit of everywhere, always out in people's minds, like the liquor store is really important for us.
And it seems like with some of these flavors, you can probably use them for things other than alcohol. Cooking, can you put this in just like soda water and have like a refreshing drink that isn't alcoholic? Seems like you might be able to put it with chicken or I don't know.
Yeah, many people use these as sodas. Actually, a lot of younger folks who love the cranberry jalapeno. That's a flavor trend is jalapeno spice. Where it used to be the sour, now it's spicy. So these are all great with seltzer. But Federal Hill Pizza did some chicken wings with our cranberry jalapeno lime, which was awesome. It was great. The ginger's great on some salmon or chicken. So they're very versatile, using wherever you'd have a sugar. Add some flavor with it.
Yeah. And I mean, the consistency, is it more thin or is it kind of syrupy or?
Each one's a little different,
Okay.
but it is syrupy.
Yeah, so you can marinate with it.
Yeah, so you can marinate with it. It's nice as a glaze.
Yeah.
A couple of ingredients makes a great sauce. Barbecue sauce with the cranberry is delicious.
Great, that's awesome.
So it's very versatile.
Nice. Well, Paul, thank you so much for chatting with us today. You can actually shop online for the products as well.
Certainly can.
Okay, at bootblackbrand.com.
Okay,
and there's actually little sets that come with glasses. Is it these glasses?
No, it's not those. Nope.
It's not these glasses. But yeah, you get the bottle and glass, which I think is a really nice gift.
It's great.
And also you can pick it up. I know they have it at Fine Wines, and I'm sure a lot of. Can you see online where you can buy it in case people want to pick it up for the Super Bowl? Impress their friends with some really cool margaritas or ginger
batch
beers.
up cocktails at home, or just leave it out for people to make on their own. Say it's on you.
Yeah, either drown your sorrows or celebrate, depending on
Correct.
whichever the outcome is that you're looking for. But thank you so much for coming on,
Thanks
and
for
we're excited
having
to
me.
see what's in store for you. I think it's a really cool product, and obviously something that helps you make a very impressive drink at home, and something to enjoy without having to drink beer, which seems to be the fallback for most people. So, Paul, thanks so much.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. We're going to talk about CBD trends. We'll see you in just a couple.